What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Bronze to Mythic, maybe, draft. If you got my Duskmorn, if you got my Boomburrow, you know very well that I got hard stuck in Plat 4. So in the month of December 2024, I have decided to partner with Limited Level Ups, aka Quarter Calls, aka Alex Nikolic, to get some coaching and get better at drafting and hopefully break out of Platinum, break out of Diamond, and into Mythic. And so what we're going to do for the month of December is we're posting a draft every single day, all 31 days. You're going to get 31 drafts here in December. If we get ahead of schedule, maybe we start getting a little bit better. Maybe we actually start getting close to Mythic. We might push it out because, fun fact, I actually have the next 2 weeks off from work. So I'm going to be here on my channel streaming, both on Twitch and YouTube, and we're going to be doing more drafts. So we might push past 31, but at the very least, I'm guaranteeing you 31 drafts. But we're also going to have a lot of interesting content come up as well for Magic over these couple weeks too, because I'm actually going to have time to strategically think about what we're doing and starting to build a flow for some additional new content that I want to do, at least some like weekly content pieces. But we are on draft number 20. So let's go ahead, jump into where we have been and what we've been up to. So the highest we've gotten so far is Plat 2. We have crawled backwards a little bit. We had a bad run in draft number 19. I felt pretty good about the deck, but the run was a little rough. We've brought up the win rate a little bit. We're at least at 50%. We need to get that up. We want that average of 4 wins. The 4 wins gets you 57% win rate. And so that's all you really need to move forward. So we're going to go ahead, jump into the game. And we got some gold to spend. Like I said, we got essentially 2 free drafts because of all the gold that I have to spend. All right, we're going to keep some things in mind. Picking good cards, find the open lanes, and build synergies as we go. And then a lot of it's actually going to come down to the play. And we've found a lot in the coaching that the gameplay is kind of might even be a bigger area that I struggle in than in the actual drafting. So I'm starting to get pretty good at finding open lanes. I mean, the last draft was a little rough because I definitely missed maybe like an open strategy. Probably like black-red would have been a little bit better than blue-white. But even then, we had a decent blue-white deck. It was just, I don't know, things happen sometimes. And so all that to be said, well, I do know there was some gameplay mistakes. There was potentially better cards to draft. I had some better sideboard cards that I could have brought in. So like, I know where the mistakes were in the last game. But all that to be said, did miss sort of the open color here. Okay, so what do we have here that could do pretty well for us? So we got some good options in red. I really do like Battle Song Berserker. I also like to take a look like, okay, hey, what color is doing really well as far as an opportunity to get the 6+ wins? Red does really well. We can see that red is doing well in a lot of the color combinations. Red-black does really well. Vampire Gormand is a great card. I'm a big fan of it. You can sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. So there's some strong options here. We also have a strong removal, 5 damage to any target. And then you can also exile an equipment attached to that creature. Might actually just snag the removal up front. I actually know Battlesong Berserker is really good too. I'm torn between these two. I do like Gormand, but we'll take Battlesong Berserker here. Oof, and then that leads us right into a Perforating Artist. I think we take the Perforating Artist. In all honesty, that would potentially put us down into the black-red route. I do like Drekaseth. It's just so expensive, and there's so much removal that can target it. You basically get it out on a turn. I mean, it's the fact that it's expensive is why I would shy away from it. Perforating Artist, though, if I attack this turn, it's doing work. So, and then it potentially gets us in a strong color combination. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab Perforating Artist. Burst Lightning, easy removal grab here. Like I said, I think we're gonna be solidly. Gorehorn, also a really great card. The raid function in there when it comes in does 2 damage, so you're able to ping something out. And there's a lot of things that are outsized, meaning low power or low toughness, high power cards. And then we get a dual land. Okay, I like the dual land here. And so pinging something out for 2 is really nice. Since we might be in black-red, Involuntary Employment's not a bad grab here. Also, a potential one is Goblin Surprise to consider. Getting the +2/+0 until end of turn. Creatures, so all your creatures. So that's a big swing for a win. Involuntary Employment, though, could get us into some pretty sexy territory if we get some good sack outlets. Stab, easy grab here. Another great removal. All right, so we're getting some good removals here. We have Stab, we have Burst Lightning. Involuntary Employment, sort of like a game finisher / removal if we can get sort of a sack outlet. So far, feels good. I don't think we're solidly into black. Oof. Hero's Downfall. So target creature, create a food token. Target creature or planeswalker. And it's cheaper. So I don't often get to see Hero's Downfall. Also, the fact that this is on pick 8, it got this far. Like, black is probably open. This is just a filler. I mean, of the 2 here, opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. It's a 4/2. It's the same price. Yeah, we'll just grab Soul Shackled Zombie. Gorehorn Raider, I'll definitely take another one of those. Really solid. I do like Seeker's Folly. Probably not going to play it, but not going to grab any of these, so sideboard it is. Each opponent loses X life. Yeah, we're not going to play that, but okay. So another Stab. Potentially strong grab here. Slumbering Cerberus is another one. I think we just take the cheaper removal and grab the Stab in this particular case. What do we have? What do we have here? So Marauding Priest, Blight Priest, Electro Duplicate. Honestly, because of Involuntary Employment, Ravenous Amulet might not be a bad choice. We don't have a really strong choice in anything else. It's just a sack outlet. I don't know if we're going to play it. It's a sack outlet. Goblin Bushwhacker. Enters if it was kicked. Creatures you can get +1 and gain haste until end of turn. Interesting. Brazen Scourge is another good one. I'll probably grab the Brazen Scourge over. 3 cost. This would give everything +1 plus haste. Brazen Scourge isn't bad. Let's grab a Slumbering Cerberus. Little 2 cost body here. Evolving Wilds is probably going to be the snag just for some mana fixing. Not a lot of great options for us here. We'll grab the Crypts, put it in the sideboard. Another Battlesong Berserker, though. We'll definitely take that. So again, Ravenous Amulet's mostly to pair with Involuntary Employment. I'd like, if I get more, maybe want to focus on some removal. We have Burst Lightning. We have 2 stabs. We have a Hero's Downfall. Involuntary Employment's technically 1. Gorehorn's a little bit. So maybe we're good on removal. Like if we get some top tier removal, that would be probably what I want to go with here. Yep, strong box. Strong box is good. So if you activate Raid, exile the top 2 cards of your library, choose one of them until end of turn, you may play that card. Yeah, we'll slap a Goblin Surprise in there. That can be a nice little game swinger for you. Thrill of Possibilities. It's card draw. Whenever this creature attacks each opponent, I mean, grab the, it's a 1/3 for 2. Grab the cheaper one. Nothing super exciting. It's a nice little 2-body. All right, Bushwhacker came back around. We'll snag the Bushwhacker this time. It's a fun art on it. I like the different arts. It's always funny when I look at card prices and they're like, the one that I think has the cooler art is the cheaper one. I never quite understood that. I was like, this is like, I like to say I'm fairly objective when it comes to like aesthetics. I mean, like, hey, this generally looks cooler, but I guess aesthetics, just by the nature of aesthetics, is subjective, right? Okay, so we have Eaten Alive, perfect sack. Okay, perfect. This is what we wanted. This was really good. So Eaten Alive, gonna help really well with involuntary employment. We might be able to drop the Ravenous Amulet, or we keep the Ravenous Amulet. I don't know if we have a lot of like cheap shit to sack. Maybe if we get another involuntary employment, we'll keep it. Otherwise, Burst Lightning, or do we grab another creature? How are we looking on creatures? We got 12 creatures. We got an interesting curve. I think Burst Lightning gets you there. Yeah, we'll grab another Burst Lightning. And an Abrade. Or an Infestation Sage. I think we grab the Abrade. Okay. We got some good direct damage now, I think. So this, my house is really weird. Well, it's not really weird. It's a pretty standard house. But this corner where I do my stream, I do a dual PC setup. We got lights going. I have a green screen behind me. And the 2 PCs are like literally right here. Like right here. Yeah, we're doing a Dragon Trainer. Hell yeah, we're doing a Dragon Trainer. I can actually do the side cam. Like you see, this is one PC, and then there's another PC over there. And so it gets really warm. And then I forget how cold it is, like, to my left, where there is no PCs, and this is where my coffee sits. And my coffee tends to get a little bit colder faster. But then I'm warm over here, sweating. And then, depending on how long I'm streaming, like, it gets pretty toasty in this corner. And then also when I leave behind this green screen and walk over there, the rest of the house is cold too, because good old winter months here. Nothing super exciting for us here, so we're just gonna draft in color the Courageous Goblin. We do have some like 4 toughness things going on. We technically have 24 playables, so we're probably gonna cut something. Okay, so we're gonna put Phyrexian Arena in and probably drop the amulet, if I'm being honest with you. Phyrexian Arena is gonna get us the card draw that we want. Probably drop the Soul Shackle Zombie. Perforating Argus, if you attacked this turn, you have to attack. Oof. Strongbox Raider, probably. We're not going super heavy on the sack goal, but this does give us more card draw. more card draw, or another sack target. We went with card draw. And a burglar rat. We'll take a burglar rat. Nothing great here. Draft him for the sideboard. Brazen Scourge? Sure. Infestation Sage? Still got one. Just slamming things into the sideboard here. All right, we're going to have to make some cuts here. So in this particular case, I feel like I have a lot of strong cards. So I want to see what this. Yeah, okay. Definitely. Yeah, definitely cutting those two. So we don't have a lot of double pip. Oh, actually, we do have a lot of double pips. Two black double pips, and then we have 5 red double pips. So Bushwhacker, yeah, I agree with the cut of the Bushwhacker. The Goblin Surprise, though, is that really going to drive the game? Probably not. As far as the land goes, I don't know why we're going... How many lands do I have? 17 lands? I think 17 lands is appropriate. I wouldn't cut a land for anything in the board. I do like the little bit more red. How many black sources do we have? Yeah, we have. I don't understand this. Draftsmith, you're on crack. I'm gonna keep it like this because we need more red. This was a fast draft. We are 17 minutes in-ish. After editing, it's probably closer to 16 and a half, 16 minutes. If you made it this far in the video, do the thing. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think this deck will do. So we have a fun little Rakdos sort of aggressive deck. We have a lot of control and direct damage. Like, let me know. Let me know what you think this will do in the comments, and then follow along. And we get some great comments from folks where they'll actually like break down the games, and you don't need to go that far. Just a little bit of engagement, you know, thumbs it up, leave an emoji, something like that. It all helps the video get out, and I appreciate all the support. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and jump into draft number 20. 0-0 on the board. No punts so far. And let's keep it that way. All right. Play solid, play aggressive, be mana efficient. Not necessarily be aggressive. Actually, I have a bit of an aggressive deck. So, okay. Yep. I like it. We'll get in with our dual land right off the bat. Boom. 21 life. We're already winning. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We got a stab and an eaten alive. Okay. So we could just stab this and attack, and then this untaps. So boom. End turn, and then boom, untaps. It's ready to go again. Katana. Nice. All right, we'll drop the red. Let's attack first. Don't have enough to play this, so we will play Perforating Artist. And then since we're going to activate Raid, so they either have to discard or lose 2 life, or 3 life. They decide to lose 3 life in this particular case. So now we do have enough for Gorehorn Raider next turn, which will allow us to do 2 damage to any target. Okay. Perfect. We also have enough for Dragon Trainer. Can't block this turn. Do we swing with the Perforating Artist? Something dies, this untaps, and then I can play this or this. Or is Perforating Artist too important? I think we pressure. Okay. And then we play Dragon Trainer. This untaps, and now we have lethal on the board. And we also have a sack target for Eaten Alive if we really need it. We didn't need it. Whoo! Feels good. Feels good getting a 1-0 on the board right away. Okay. We're making it happen. Making it happen. That felt good. That felt like solid gameplay, decision making. This is what we're working on. This is what we're working on. Lock it in. You might all think I'm like wired right now. I'm caffeine free. I just drink decaf coffee over here. Hey, Yadga. Yadga? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you hanging out. Not my favorite start. You go first. Worse start. Okay. We'll keep this though. Drop the strong box. Actually, we probably keep the strong box. Do I value the removal? Actually, I'm going to need the card draw, so I have to dump the removal. Because since I didn't get my swamp, I want the card draw as soon as possible. Also, the fact they're both double black pips, so that it's not like I'm going to get this super fast anyways. That sucks. Okay, that's a little bit better. Do I remove it and then play nothing? I think I need to affect the board state. The land is gonna kill me. Okay. They didn't kick it, which is good. Sack their Evolving Wilds. Or they couldn't kick it. It's too expensive. So, okay. All right, we're getting a black. Let's go get a swamp. It's just one. But now, I could kill Wary and Thespian and swing with Brazen Scorch. So let's go ahead and kill that. Let them surveil. Attack. You take 3. Okay. So I do have enough for Strongbox Raider. If we attack again. Burst Lightning. Very nice. I say we attack. They block. That's a good exchange. And then we don't have 5 lands. Okay, what is this? Till end of your next turn, you may play that card. Oof, this is a tough choice. So, do you go with the bird in the hand or 2 in the bush, right? The bird in the hand is I can play this. The 2 in the bush is grab this, hope I get another land, and then I can play it, otherwise I lose it. So, I think you have to go with what you have. So we're gonna grab Burglar Rat in this particular case. It's gonna suck if we get the land. We got the land. Yeah, there you go. Got the land. I do have 5 though now. Could ping that out. One of those is gonna die. What's the ward on this? Ward 2. Okay, I can't ping it out. So, I can ping this out though, actually. Let's do the thing. Attack. And then they combat trick? Nope, no combat trick. Okay. All right. Now burglar rat. Another force to user removal. Fiery annihilation. Nice. Gotta pitch a card. All right, they pitched their Quake Strider Ceratops. Take 4. What are we playing? Felling Blow. Okay. No land. That thing's getting spicy. So I could swing for 7. Steal this, swing for 7. And then next turn... Wait, what? Fucking Ward 2. I'm an idiot. That's a punt. Oh, I'm an idiot. That probably cost the game. Eaten alive. Did I just punt again? No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm gonna have to sack this to kill something and still take 7. Then no, it's gonna be 8 now. Morbid. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn. Of your end step. Oh, and then you have another one. Solid. He's making this thing huge. I don't think we got this one. The punt was rough. I don't think I'm clawing back from this one. Nope. All right, that's game. All right. Well, that punt lost us the game. Oh, it was dumb. That was dumb. All right. Focus. Focus. I just clicked too fast. I was like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Yeah, I want to do this, and just like mentally completely ignored the fact that there was Ward 2 on this thing. Just, that was so stupid. Lock it in. Lock it in. Could have saved it for like the apothecary or something. Not getting the second black really hurt us too. Double pips is a little rough. A little rough. First game felt so good. The second game? Okay. Both lands can get into Phyrexian Arena. All right. I'm not upset about this starting hand. Get into Seeker's Folly or something right away. Okay. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Then I'm going to make him discard 2 more cards? That feels rough. Okay. Unless we just do a little tickle. A little tickle of that card. We don't need you having that card. Zombify, and then grabbing a crackling goblin. What a move. So while they're tapped out, we're gonna make them get rid of 2 cards. And I'm gonna need some answers here for this grappling kraken. Death Touch is a pretty good answer, unless they have removal. Big Fin Bouncer, nice. Okay, full swing. Gonna need some card draw here. Let's hope they don't have another bounce. Oh, and a stun counter. Oh yeah, okay, Grappling Kraken. That's a game, actually. All right. Wow. Wow. That was a pretty solid move that they had there. All right, come on, we need some wins here. This is not a 1-3 deck. Chat, this is not a 1-3 deck. We can do this. Yeah. Oh, now we're gonna flood. We're gonna do the opposite. Okay, into a Dragon Trainer. Perforating Artist. Probably gonna get some removal. Yep, stab. There we go. Go ahead and just get rid of that. Warden of the Cycle. Play Dragon Trainer. Now we have something in the air. Play Evolving Wilds. Go get another swamp. Hero's Downfall. There we go. They had their own Hero's Downfall. No blocks. Draw a card and lose 1 life. Evolving Wilds. Crack it. We're gonna go get a swamp. 2 damage to any target. Oh, we triggered that. I'd say we play this. And then Slumbering Cerberus. Played an Infestation Sage. Be mana efficient. And build a little bit of a board state. And then next turn we can play Slumbering, pretty cheap. And then if Infestation Sage dies, you know, Slumbering Cerberus can be back untapped. Another stab, solid. I think we take the 3. Gain a life, lose a life, draw a card. All right, they're getting their card draw engine going here. Definitely play this. I'm just gonna play it early so I don't forget to play it. And then, I guess for mana efficiency, get in for 2. We're going to play Battlesong Berserker. That is, so we have 2 defensive options now. We could potentially kill Wardens of the Cycle, or just block Wardens of the Cycle. Is this just when if a creature died? Okay, so it has Morbid. So something's got to die. So I could just block it. Lenoir, okay. A little late game ramp. You burned all your stabs. Another land. Lots of ramp. What do you got in hand there, bud? Bueller? Bueller? Bushwhack. Okay. You're going to trigger Morbid. Draw a card. Something died at the end of the turn. Strongbox Raider. So we're making both of these 4, so if they block with Warden of the Cycle, it dies. Otherwise, they take 8. Okay, they took the 4. And so with that, I have 6, so I can play Strongbox. Exile 2. We'll grab the Brazen Scourge. And then we'll play a Burglar Rat. Making them discard. Yep, that's what I thought. They don't land. And we retain Slumbering Cerberus. So we have a couple ways to kill Warden of the Cycle if they swing with that. What else do you have here? Bite Down. Very nice. Something died, so we'll trigger Wardens of the Cycle. Nice. So I don't have enough to play Gorehorn and this, but I feel like if I lose this... Give this for... There you go. Now we're attacking with both things. Okay. Hitting for 4. It's going to Surveil. And then we'll play a Phyrexian Arena. And now we have our own card draw. Engine. Macabre Waltz. They can be able to play both of those. They have 5 lands. Beastkin. Thespian. If a creature enters... Okay. Very nice. Getting rid of that stupid Wardens of the Cycle. Yeah, I think we are. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. What does this do? So full swing. That's getting in for 4, unless they double block it. I think that's lethal. Nope, not lethal. Next turn lethal. Just got to get in for 1. They very intelligently didn't block the Infestation Sage, which would have put 1 in the air next turn. I don't know if they did that on purpose. Felling Blow. Okay. Nice. Nice. So, a Braid does for us is wins us the game. Very nice. Okay. 2 and 2. What did I do? I hit the wrong button. We're in game. Okay. We're in game. Win. 2 and 2. There we go. I hit my overhead cam, which is not working. GG. Thanks, Yagdi. Yadgi? Gonna butcher names. All right. All right. Let's keep her cooking. Let's see if we can get a 3rd win. 3rd win would feel okay. Keep the 50% win rate. We had a rough 2-game losses. Like, we have a strong deck here. We really do. See if we can make something happen. Shout out to my buddy Digital JDR. He sent me a picture. He's got me on the big screen at work. Let's go ahead and keep the 7. We got access to 1 red. We got Eaten Alive up front. We got Burglar Rat for some early card stripping, and a sack target for Eaten Alive if we need to go that far. All right, little card strip in here. All right, they drop their Fanatical Firebrand, and we have access to a stab. Perfect. Go ahead and get in for 1. Like another red, and we got a surrender or a concede. 3 and 2. 3 and 2, baby. 3 and 2. All right, we're gonna safely stay in Plat Tier 3. That's the that's the good news there. Now, if we get the 1 more win, 4 is mathematically where we want to be. So if we get 1 more win, mathematically we're where we want to be. If we don't get this win, we will do a draft replay. So we will go back through the draft and see if was there better options to take. So if the 4-3 is sort of that cut that I like to do. I think this is a good start. This is a good start. We've got some early removal into a Battle Song, into our Gorehorn. We got our dual land. Not too upset about this. We're going to have access to both colors twice. Cool. Just get rid of that. We got both Burst Lightnings now. Make sure they're not swinging in for 3. Ooh, they pitched a Day of Judgment. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Either they already have one, or they don't see it as valuable as everything else. All right, we're in the double pip territory. Double pips unlocked for both red and black. Feels good. Crack their Evolving Wild. Turn 4. This has definitely been a slower start, but it's a slower start for both of us. Just in case they have something to protect it, I'm just going to get rid of it. For Roderick Banner, they're gonna go with green, white, and a Healer's Hawk. Okay. Well, we're on to turn 4, meaning we're getting a card down finally. We will attack with this, and then it'll allow me to play Gorehorn Raider, and I can ping out the Healer's Hawk. Nope, they'll take 2. Make that a 4/4 with Menace. Make your move. Solid use of make your move. So we're going to do this. Gorehorn Raider. Ping out the Healer Hawk. Go ahead and get rid of that guy. So we do have Burst Lightning unlocked for 4 damage now too. Perfect timing for that, so that's great. Don't want that scaling. They don't have any extra land to make that bigger, so we'll just do the 4 damage. Ooh, Fleeting Flight. Way to go. Wait, what? Why didn't it say that on the card? God damn it. That was a punt. I could have swung the game. Why didn't it say it on the card? Prevent all combat damage. I read the card. Well, that could have swung the game. Ah, stupid. Yeah. I'm so upset. So upset. Oh my god. I know what Fleeting Flight does, but it didn't say it on the cards. I just hovered over the card and it didn't say like prevent combat damage or some bullshit. They're just gonna fucking keep dumping it in there too. They got it. There's nothing we can do. Oh, the punts cost us. The punts cost us. That was so dumb. All right, that's the downside of the first game of the day. Okay, first game of the day. Head's not in it. Messed up. All right, so for folks at home, let's see what we got in the packs. I didn't mean to hit one pack. What'd we get? Extravagant Replication. Let's open these packs. And we got a Sky Knight Squire and a Slag Storm. So, since we didn't get 4 wins, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the draft replay. So we'll go back over here, get my big head out of the way, and take a look at the draft replay, see if there was a better option from the start here. The best card here, I do think, is the Battlesong Berserker. So I don't think we went too wrong there. Fiery Annihilation was pretty close. So what we're looking at is the in-hand win rates and the played win rates of this card. So Battlesong Berserker, I think, was definitely the right pick. Same thing with Perforating Artist. This one has a crazy played win rate, but in-hand win rate is the one you kind of really want to look at too. So Perforating Artist was a good second pick. I don't think anything else compares. This also has a really good played win rate as well, just because it's pinging out stuff that could be getting momentum. But feel good about Perforating Artist. Feel good about Burst Lightning as well. I don't think anything else really comes close. Next up, Gorehorn Raider. That was a really strong pick. in the pack. So no problems there. Great dual land compared to what's on the board. I don't feel bad about that pick. Involuntary Employment. We used it like an idiot, but I think it is probably one of the better picks here. Maybe could have grabbed another Mana Fixing, but Involuntary Employment. Grabbing the Stabs, I think was the right choice here. Hero's Downfall, great choice. Soul Shackle, we didn't really have a better choice. Gorehorn Raider, yep, good choice. Seeker's Folly, it was filler. It worked. We had some junk picks. So next up, obviously we're not in white, so Arabo is a really strong card. If we were in white, definitely would have grabbed that. Dauntless Veteran, I'm coming off my high on Dauntless Veteran. I think my high from Dauntless Veteran, if you've seen some of my other drafts, was around I lost like 2 games because somebody slapped this down on the board. But now that we have stats, not so great, right? Slumbering Cerberus is a solid choice, but Stab was definitely the best choice here, so don't feel bad about that. Ravenous Amulet, I mean, this was a big poopy pack. Electro Duplicate. Create a token that's a copy of a target creature you control, except it has haste in the beginning. Flashback. So played win rate's pretty insane on this. And it's pretty cheap. So maybe something to consider about in the future is Electro Duplicate could work. If we have like an ETB trigger, if we want to be able to swing with a little bit extra. So it essentially gives me 2 of my creatures back, especially if those creatures are worth 3 or more for the first spend of this, or 4 or more of the second spend of this. It's value. Ravenous Amulet just kind of came with like, hey, we're in black-red, we might go sack. So that is something to consider. Gorehorn Raider probably would have been the better pick just to grab another Gorehorn. But the Brazen Scourge, not bad. It's a 3/3 for 3 with haste. So we were a little aggressive on the deck. So it made sense. Slumbering, again, probably just should have grabbed another Gorehorn. But this being a 2 for a 4/2 that you can relatively easily get untapped, it did do some work for us. So I don't feel bad about grabbing Cerberus here. The best card is obviously Gorehorn Raider. Grabbing some Mana Fixing, don't feel bad about that. All the rest of the cards were pretty dookie. Battle Song, best pick for sure. Feel good about that. Strongbox, feel good about that. Axe Guard, I didn't know much about, but Goblin Surprise, I think was the best. It's not the best card here. Fleeting Flight, as you can see, in-hand win rate's pretty good. Played win rate's pretty good. Same thing with Helpful Hunter, but we weren't in white, so Goblin Surprise was really the only pick here. I do try to cover, like, hey, what are the strongest cards in this pack and pick. So Sanguine Siphoner is actually the strongest card here, but I don't even think we played it. So, we could have grabbed another Gorehorn. Yeah. We could have been heavy on Gorehorns. All right. Pick 1, pack 3, Eaten Alive. Super solid. I wouldn't pick anything else here. We needed the removal and a sack outlet. Grabbed another Burst Lightning. Definitely fit what we needed. Sour of Chaos, also not a bad card to keep in mind. Makes target creature can't block this turn, so you're sneaking in for some damage. Would actually take it over Brazen Scourge. The only difference is Brazen Scourge is cheaper, but Burst Lightning was the pick here. Abrade was the pick here. Don't feel bad about that pick at all. Dragon Trainer, also the pick here. Don't feel bad about that pick. This was just a garbage pick. Phyrexian Arena was our card draw engine. But again, Gorehorn Raider, not bad. I think it's good, especially in a pack 3, to put this in there to have some more card draw. So Strongbox Raider also gave us some card access. Feel good about this. There's not a better pick. Strongbox was really it. Replacer, what up, Reminiscent? We got Burglar Rat. Feel good about that. Bite Down was just junk pick. Brazen Scourge. We ended up playing that. Infestation Sage, we got junk. Okay. So overall, I think we drafted well. We got 3/3 out of it. I think the 2 punts really kind of pushed us. We probably could have got a 4th win, maybe a 5th win with this deck. So it was definitely the mental that really got me on this one. So that is good to know that the draft was good. The gameplay needed some work. And so we're going to keep that in mind going into draft number 21. So be on the lookout. We are going to have, again, a draft per day in the month of December. And I'll release them with their relatable date. So the 21st draft is coming out on the 21st, the 22nd draft on the 22nd, so on and so forth. But if you've made it this far in the video, you might as well do the thing. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Or if you want to come check out the live streams, I generally stream Monday through Friday, 7 or 8 a.m. Eastern time until about 11-ish Eastern time. That schedule fluctuates drastically based off of my work schedule because I have a day job and have to do that most of the time. But if I'm traveling, things like that come up. So the only way you'll know if I'm live is if you're following on Twitch or subscribed on YouTube. So you should probably do those things. But until next time, we'll catch y'all at the table.